The Kogi State Chapter of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, Ipac, has called for the reconciliation of all opposition parties with the winning party, All Progressives Congress, APC, for a better and greater state. The state chairman of the council, Iliyas Badanga, made the call during a press briefing in Lokoja, the state capital. Badanga, who sued for peaceful coexistence, also urged political parties to accept the election tribunal verdict that upholds Ahmed Usman Ododo as the duly elected governor of Kogi State. Our reporter, Faith Abdul-Ghaffar, tells us more.
Ipac is an umbrella body of all registered political parties in Nigeria. The Kogi State Chapter raised its concern over the continual court cases after elections. He advised political parties, stakeholders, supporters, traditional rulers, and other politicians in the state to stop further court cases. Said, enough is enough of cases after election.
Kogi State Chapter feel that it is germane to advise political parties, politicians, security agencies, professionals, traditional rulers, the clergy, and all stakeholders in Kogi State that enough is enough of cases after election. In an election, in all climes, they are bound to have misconception, imperfection, agitation. It is also necessary to ventilate these grievances to determine the actual winner of the election.
According to Badanga, the tribunals banned it by declaring the APC candidate Ahmed Usman Ododo as the elected governor of the election held on the 11th November 2023 remains justified. Advised all the political parties in the state to accept the verdict of the tribunal.
It is on this premise we deem it fit to congratulate the winner after thorough ventilation of the process of the law by the judiciary. The tribunal verdict by declaring the APC candidate Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo as the duly elected governor of the election held on the 11th November 2023. We hereby advise all political parties in the state to accept the verdict of the tribunal. The political parties under Ipac has unequivocally and unanimously agreed to move the state forward.
He said the Kogi State Chapter of Ipac advised all political parties for the first time to show resilience, sacrifice, and patriotism, not to drag the state further into more court cases, because of the entire Kogites that are yearning to have a prosperous state. They equally appeal to Governor Ododo to be generous to form a state with united people where the political parties are carried along to contribute their quota towards achieving a better state they desire.
You may recall that our state has been drawn backward from development because of series of contestation of political cases after all elections since the beginning of democratic governance in Kogi State. We make bold to say this is unhealthy politically for development. This is not to be misconstrued as cowardice by the political parties, but to prevent more wastage of taxpayers' money and individual hard-earned resources.
On the expiration of the tenure of local government administration in the state, they advised that other local government elections be conducted without further delay.
Leadership is ordained by God Almighty divinely, on time and chance. It is on this note we are appealing for calm and determination to allow the winner of the election as declared by the tribunal to face development frontally. We wish to bring to your notice that the tenure of local government administration has long expired, and we advise that another local government election should be conducted as soon as possible for the third tiers of government to feel the dividends of democracy.
Ipac called on the governor and cabinet members to deliver dividends of democracy to all citizens cut across the 3 senatorial districts on the equal basis to consolidate on the peaceful coexistence where ethnicity, religion, and sectionalism will have no place under his administration. I am Faith Abdul-Ghaffar reporting for MSC TV.